So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view.
A certain point of view?
Luke, you're going to find that many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view.
When I was 10 years old, I asked my mother, I said, well, there's only one God, why are there so many religions? And over the years, I've been pondering that question ever since, and it would seem to me that the conclusion I've come to is that all the religions are true. They just see a different part of the elephant.
Feel the force around you. Here, between you, me, the tree, the rock, everywhere.
I put the force into the movies in order to try to awaken a certain kind of spirituality in young people. More a belief in God than a belief in any particular religious system. It is a thin base for theology. That's why I would hesitate to call the force God. When the film came out, almost every single religion took Star Wars and used it as an example of their religion, and relate the stories specifically to the Bible, and relate stories to the Quran and the Torah and things. And so it's like, if it's a tool that can be used to make old stories be new and relate to younger people, that's what the whole point was.
What do you make of the fact that so many people have interpreted Star Wars as being profoundly religious?
We must be cautious. This is a dangerous time when you will be tempted by the dark side of the Force.
Is the dark side stronger?
No. Like your father, you fear your anger.
I'm not afraid.
You cannot escape your destiny.
I don't see Star Wars as profoundly religious. I see Star Wars as taking all of the issues that religion represents and trying to distill them down into a more modern and more easily accessible construct that people can grab onto to accept the fact that there is a greater mystery out there.
I seem to remember an old master of mine who liked to say something about trying.
Look, Master Kenobi. Look, old and ugly. What see you?
A luminous being.
A religion is basically a container for faith. Faith is the glue that holds us together as a society. Faith in our culture, our world, our whatever it is that we're trying to hang on to, is a very important part of allowing us to remain stable, remain balanced.
Always with you, it cannot be done. Do you nothing that I say?
Master, moving stones around is one thing. This is totally different.
No, no different. Only different in your mind. You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not. Do. Or do not. There is no try.
I mean, the real question is to ask the question. Because if you haven't enough interest in the mysteries of life to ask the questions, is there a God or is there not a God?
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Well, I think there is a God. No question. What that God is, or what we know about that God, I'm not sure. The one thing I know about life and about the nature of the human race is that the human race has always believed it's known everything, about everything, because that's where mythology came from. It's constructing some kind of context for the unknown.
For my ally is the Force, and a powerful ally it is. Life creates it, makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter.
A mixture of all kinds of mythology and religious beliefs that have been amalgamated into the movie. And I've tried to take the ideas that seem to cut across the most cultures.
You must feel the force around you. Here, between you, me, the tree, the rock, everywhere. Yes.
Use the Force, Luke.
Because I'm fascinated by that, and I think that's one of the things that I really got from Joe Campbell, was that what he was trying to do was find the common threads through the various mythology, through the religions.
One of the comparisons.
Already come the time is to be with you. Already come the time is to become one with the Force.
The Force will be with you. Always.
And in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we had, the love we shared, this is what we're waiting for. And in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we had, the love we shared, this is what we're waiting for. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all come. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all come. In my mind.
Peace and joy, and much love to you all.
Wrestled by the sea, a loneliness and me. I asked myself for peace and found it at my feet.